As years go on and UNLV chooses where they're able to put their funding, I took it to the streets to ask UNLV students where they think the funding goes, where they think it should go, and if the stereotype of universities donating all of their money to the sports teams is still true.
I personally believe UNLV puts a majority of their funding for things that the public sees. So, for instance, like beautification of the campus. I don't think that UNLV puts the money where it needs to go.
A lot of our arts programs and arts facilities are kind of going on the lacking side. So, as much money as we're putting into STEM right now, which is really, really awesome and is producing results, there's definitely some neglected ends to that bargain as well.
So, for instance, like we're getting a brand new College of Engineering building. It's great, College of Engineering is up there within the majors, but also a lot of the other buildings on campus are severely lacking in like ADA accommodations. Just overall, the building is falling apart. For instance, there's in the one of the music buildings for like music majors, there's multiple corridors that lead to nowhere. A lot of buildings are like sealed off because they started building a new location and then just ran out of funding and stopped.
Programs here are really awesome. Like our jazz program is constantly killing it at the Next Gen Jazz Festival, which is the highest jazz competition in the world. And I think that is something that is sometimes neglected when we look at the university as a spectrum, is just like how amazing our arts programs are. And definitely because of that, there's a little bit of less funding.
The university needed ideas of where to put their funding. They should definitely look towards funding more like diverse departments on this campus instead of just beautifying the campus and helping out like athletics and things like that. While that is great, and I know that we're trying to boost our athletic department, it does need the university really does need to pay a little more attention to internal revenues within the university.
However, if we want to continue to have that track record that is comparable with UCLA, USC, other major Pac-12 schools, specifically on the West Coast, we might want to push more funding into athletics. Like I know, for example, our marching band budget has not increased for dollar amount since the 1990s. So as a direct result of that, we are definitely making it work with what we have, but I think if we want to continue to increase both our reputation as an academic institution and in terms of our sports teams, we might want to look at pushing more funding into those realms as well.